Hello, welcome to Football Stat Attack, the series in which you're looking to know how many games that a player has played for a certain club. And today we're joined by Big Massive Eric. How you doing?
I'm excited, about to go on holiday to the Dominican Republic, but I don't want to sit on the beach and be social for a week. I want to play Stat Attack!
The brand new series. I thought I'd bring you on first because I think you'll have a rough, good number for the players. So what we're going to do is, so let's say a player has played 50 games for a club. If I guess 70... I put 20 as the score next to that player, and then the lowest combined scored at the end wins the episode because they're the closest. Hopefully that makes sense. Kind of like a golf score, you know, the lowest amount of shots is the winner. So we'll throw you straight in, Eric. What would you like to choose first from my starting 11? What player do you think you feel most confident with?
I'll go for Gerard Deulofeu.
Deulofeu, best winger. For a time at Watford, will we give you Watford? That is the question. Or do we give you one of his little loans to AC Milan, Sevilla, or Barcelona? But we'll go for Watford. Let's start off with Watford for Deulofeu. How many games has he played?
Do some tactical analysis here.
Mm-hmm.
Signed the summer that Neymar left, played half a season, then he went to Watford for half a season, then the full season, then another full season. So that's 2.5 full seasons, which includes an FA Cup run of 7 games. Ooh, I'm going to say he has played 88 games for Watford.
Now, I've not decided if I want to include cup games or not. That's another factor. Do we include all the numbers together? I think that's probably an easy way to do it, isn't it?
Yes, if you include cup games, then minus the 7.
We'll do combined for now. And Gerard Deulofeu played 70 times for Watford Football Club. So you are, is that
18 away?
Is that? 18 away, which is a pretty good, you know, for the first round. You will take that.
Yeah, I should not have assumed that he played every minute as like a winger. That was a little much.
He only, in that half season, he only played 7 games as well, from January to the end of the season, I assume. So it didn't really feature that much, but like full, like 30 and 33 in the 2 full seasons. So my turn to choose someone.
You are the man in the spotlight. Who do you want?
Do I just start with Forsyth? No, we'll say Forsyth, and we will go. Oh, it's tricky. You've got a tricky. Let's go Ashley Young because of the brilliant job he did at the weekend. You know, stopping Forest from winning. I think the only debatable one is the handball, and I think what saves him there is the proximity away from Hudson-Odoi. If he was like a yard further away, then fair play. But I think because of how close he was, he gets away with it.
We'll give you his original club. Just like Deulofeu, Watford.
Back to Watford again. He was there a while, to be fair. I want to say a good 3 seasons. I remember him in the Championship with like AD Boothroyd, and then probably.
Was he playing or was he manager?
Managing AD Boothroyd. Yeah, I remember him on Christmas Day on Sky Sports News saying, "I've got nothing else to do today. I'm just going to be working out for tomorrow." I guess he's got the Boxing Day fixture, so you got to be in work on the Christmas Day. Ashley Young, we will say a nice round 66 games.
You are quite a distance off. It's actually 110 games.
Is it actually?
Yep. 2 full seasons. Yeah, then half a season where he played every game in the Prem.
Brilliant.
And a couple appearances as a kid in 2003-04.
Yep. No,
quick maths, I believe that would be 44.
In fairness, I did have the 3 seasons in max. Maybe I should have gone a bit higher, but I just thought with him being a new player, he wouldn't have played as consistently. So what would you like to go for next, Eric?
Let's go for another journeyman. We'll go for Ronaldo.
R9, and this is the interesting one. He's got so many choices. Let's go for AC Milan. How many games did he play for AC Milan?
He signed in 2007 in the winter, and he must have been there till about 2009 or 10. Couldn't play in the Champions League knockouts, but that's like 5 games that first season. So what am I saying here? 2.5 seasons, 3 seasons. They had some good strikers, so he's definitely not playing every game. Injury prone. I'm going to say he played 64 times.
Just like that, I'm back in the game. He actually only played 20 games for AC Milan. That is crazy. Me. So you said 64, so 44 is the difference there. Right, let's get into my next player. And we will say a little bit of... Let's go for Hulk, since you went for a Brazilian. Hulk's going to be a painful one as well.
I am so silly that I clicked the first Wikipedia page called Hulk. Just ignore that.
I always love that. I always Google searching Hulk and it just comes up with a big green man. What club are you going to give me?
What am I looking for? Okay.
To be fair, you could give me an international. You could give me international caps as well. That's also another option.
You seem very confident here. So you're not getting his international caps. You're getting Zenit St. Petersburg.
Brilliant. Zenit. He was there a while. I think over 100 is my guesstimate. I wish I could put a number. So he left Porto. It would have been about 2012, maybe 4. I don't know if it would be as late as 2014, because I surely would have been in China. Trying to work out when he would have gone to China. China would have been about 2017-18 was their peak, wasn't it? When like Oscar and whatnot went over there. But let's go 2012 to like 4 or 5 years. Let's say 123 games for Zenit St. Petersburg.
It's a good guess. You were 25 away. 148.
Was that about right though with Hulk with the China move?
Yeah, it was when it was popping off.
Right, into the next player. What would you like next, Eric?
Oh, I should know a bit of Alphonso Davies. It's our greatest ever player.
He is indeed, and I'm going to be very nice. How many caps has he got, Alphonso Davies?
He's got a lot of caps.
For Canada.
He was genuinely the top scorer in the Gold Cup for us when he was 16. I did not like that when I was 15. I was like, oh my god, I gotta up my game.
I know. It makes you depressed now. When you're like over 20 and you're watching footballers come into the scene and doing so much at such a young age.
It's not even that. I was 15. I was in the 9th grade. I was just trying to relax. What are we looking for? He's got to have almost 70. I'm going to say 67.
Alphonso Davies has 45 caps for Canada. So let's do the math there. I'm kind of amazed. I thought he'd have more, to be fair. So you said 67.
Yeah, I guess we don't really play him when we're playing these like islands that you just don't want to risk their injury.
It seems like 20 is about an average score at the minute in terms of distance away. So we're getting a good, good distance.
If he got like an ankle injury against the Cayman Islands, I think Thomas Tuchel may just strangle anyone at the Canadian Soccer Association.
Just literally playing him against the most random nation. Let's go for then one of the midfielders. We will say Santi Cazorla.
Santi Cazorla, you will get Villarreal. There are 2 spells at that club.
So you're going to combine the 2 spells.
I am indeed.
That's right. Oh, this is painful. Because, I'm not going to lie, I don't watch a lot of Spanish football. And he's quite injury prone as well. So another one where it could be the case of...
I'll just tell you, do not take that into account.
Okay.
Without Arsenal's training regime, he is hardly missing a game for them.
He's gone back to Real Oviedo now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But he was in the Saudi or Qatar. Where was he? Between Villarreal and thingy.
He was at Al Sadd.
That's it, Al Sadd.
Xabi is the manager, I believe, where he had a 23-goal season.
Let's say then, for Villarreal combined, Santi Cazorla has 147 appearances.
Oh my word, you've got the worst score of the day.
Brilliant.
He has 259.
Really? A lot more than...
Oh, he would play 40 games a season, 50, 49, like...
Oh, he actually has... It's funnily enough, Eric, he has 3 stints at Villarreal.
Oh, so there's even more. There's an extra 75 that I did not add. Oh, you have got the worst score ever. No, he's actually got 334.
Brilliant. Yep, that is dreadful. But maybe you'll get a dreadful one like that. I'm glad I went higher. I was going to go 140 on the dot. All right, so I'm 187 out. Santi Cazorla. Lovely. Right. What would you like next, Eric?
Give me Xabi Alonso. The best manager on the planet.
Xavi Alonso is still unbeaten somehow.
They are just never
Literally
going to lose.
Just scoring in the last minute constantly. And we will try. Let's go for Liverpool.
Liverpool.
How many appearances has he got for Liverpool?
2004 until 2000. Same summer as Ronaldo. 2009. 5 years. Lot of deep Champions League runs. An FA Cup victory. I'm thinking this is a 50 game a season man. For 5 seasons. That is 5. 2004, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9. Yeah. I'll be in the ballpark here. I'm going to say 237.
Xabi Alonso for Real Madrid has 236 appearances. So you're one away with that.
Lord.
For Liverpool, it is 210 though. So you're 27, is that out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So still respectable in the 20s. Pretty good indeed. Take that. But yeah, I find it funny that you were literally one away from his all Real Madrid appearances.
Yeah, it's just exactly 5 years as well.
Mm-hmm. Right. Let's go for a... Let's go for Forsyth. Go on then.
We'll give you Derby, of course.
Brilliant. The thing is that this is worse, if anything, because I'm going to be... The problem is, he's had about 2 or 3 ACL injuries. So he's missed, like...
Yeah, I can tell.
4 years.
By a few
Yeah,
of these.
so like his seasons will go 45 appearances, and then 0, and then back up to 45.
Something like that.
So he's officially been at the club for over 10 years now. But it's actually only like 7 or 8 full seasons. And then he's not really played a lot this season with injury as well. He still played a decent wedge, but as usual. I don't think he has 500 yet. That could be wrong. I'm thinking 300 or 400s. Let's just go for a nice round 400, is my guess.
He has played 330 times.
That's pretty good then. I'll take me 400 guess for Craig.
You know what? That's actually only as of March. So that's the first current player I've done. You think he could have played 70 games in that time?
No. Yeah, but it might be. I think that's pretty accurate. The guy who does Derby was Wikipedia is really up to date with it, so appearances should be all good.
You can admit it to you. I won't judge you for Derby's Wikipedia constantly. 340 is what he has. 340.
He's actually so only 60 away. I'll take that.
He's played right midfield. Wow, and he scored in his one appearance in right midfield.
He's a wonderful man. He's gone from winger to centre back now.
Ah,
when we signed him.
Very nice.
Yeah, I think he would be close to that 400 if it wasn't for that. I probably should have considered the injuries because of those years. And we had years where we had about 6 left backs at the club when it was like Lampard season. We had like Forsyth and Malone, Ashley Cole, Martin Olsen, and Max Lowe, I think, all at the club at the same time.
That's a good crop of left backs as well. A couple former Premier League ones.
None of them actually did anything.
Lee Buchanan? Was he kicking?
He might have just about, come into it as well. But right, your turn again. What would you like next?
I would like to have a man named after the action that I do before we record. I turn the...
Scott?
I turn the mic on.
Brilliant.
We have fun.
Turn the Scott.
Scott. What are you on about there?
I don't know. At least turn the car on. Could have been Carson.
That's what my dad says when I have to make a turn. Turn the car, son.
There you go. For Maicon, he's got nice stints at Inter Milan. Not many for Man City. I will give you a Roma, though. How many appearances has he got for Roma? Maicon.
I think he was only there for like 3 seasons. And Alessandro Florenzi broke through. And Vasilis Torosides was there. So this man is not playing every game, for sure. Even Rudiger would play right back. I'm thinking a measly 51.
And Maicon has 69 appearances in total, so you're not that far I'm kind of amazed because it's like a first season with 28 in the league, and then he got 14, 15. But I guess the cup runs and whatnot.
Well, they
Maybe
had
in
like
Champions
Florenzi
League.
breakthrough and some
Yeah.
other boys. Rudiger turned up.
Mm-hmm. So 69 take away 51, 18. There's another score for you, Eric. Yeah, you like them numbers, just around that 20 mark. Right. I think I'll go for Florenzi then. If you give me some good data there.
Nice. Well, of
Yep.
course, it will be.
Roma.
Oh, no. Am I going to be that guy? I feel like I've given you many, many hundreds of appearances. So I'm actually not going to be that guy.
Okay, good.
Oh, but I have. No, we'll give you AC Milan. We'll give you AC Milan.
More recent times. I think he only joined in like 2022 because wait, what year did they? Or was it 21? Because he has the Serie A with AC Milan. I'm pretty sure. But again, doesn't always play. Florenzi, AC Milan. Let's just say a nice round 50 appearances.
Is 71. So
I'll take the 21.
take
I'm
the
amazed
21.
I guess he's been there a bit. And he can play, like, I don't know if they have played him in midfield, but he can do a job there. I was kind of hoping for like a PSG or a Valencia. What's he got for them?
Oh, it's all one season's like 30 probably.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah, nice stuff.
Could have given you
right.
Crotone.
You
knew your stuff?
I wouldn't. Nah, don't know me stuff. What would you like next, Eric?
We'll get Makalele out of the way. I feel like I might have an absolute horror show here.
Yeah, this is a tricky one.
I don't have my years down for him.
The Claude Makalele, I will give you Celta Vigo.
Oh, I had no idea he was even there. I don't know if he's like a club legend, if he played there near the end of his career. He was old in like 2006 when he was at Chelsea. So I can't imagine he would have went there and just had a whole nother life. Celta Vigo. They were good in the early 2000s. But he was at Real. I'm going to go with 55.
You're not that far away. He did play 88 appearances for...
I got the repeat numbers.
33 again. Yeah, he did 2 seasons there at 98-99 and 99-2000, then moved to Real Madrid. 145 for Madrid, 217 for Chelsea, and then 118 for PSG at the end. I was very tempted to give you his highest appearance, actually second highest appearance club in Nantes.
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 Yeah, I know. Advertisers and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Game's the game.
205 for them when he started. Right. What were we not? So I've done most of the defence now. So let's go up front and let's go for the Big Mac, Gignac.
Don't want you to just get your score in the hundreds. Am I that guy? Oh, you know what? Shoot high. We'll go Tigres.
He loves it there as well. He loves the Mexican life at the minute. It's got to be at least 150 now because he's been there a good. But would it be much more than that? I've seen him relatively recently, his profile, and I want to say he's had a good conversion rate there as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Would it be I don't know if it would be 200 because he only joined like when he's 2018-ish, 2019. Maybe 20. Yeah, got to be about then. So 6 years. Let's say 333.
Wow. That is scarily close. I believe it's 379.
That's not bad, to be fair. I'm glad you've
it's not scarily close, but I'm glad you got it in the 300s.
Yeah.
I would have felt bad if you were thinking it was like 100 something. He joined actually in 2015, I believe.
Jesus.
Yeah, like right before the Euros. He was like the only player in the Euros who was playing in Mexico. Yeah, 378 is the total.
That is a lot. So I got actually a league appearance. I think so my 333 is like his league. So at the top, it will say 320. So I knew, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. As if you knew that, and it's just not a punt in the dark.
No. So yeah, really consistent number of goals and appearances. So I need to do 379
minus 333. That would be 46.
It would indeed. Well done, you did maths. I'll take that. Not bad at all. Right, what would you like next then, Eric? I need to get you a big scorer, I think.
Scott Carson.
Viva Scott Carson. Lovely.
I actually don't know much about the midst of his career.
Yeah, it's a very interesting one. Do I just give you, since you gave Derby for Forsyth, let's give you Derby County for Scott Carson. How many appearances?
I have no idea if he's like the guy who held it down for the mid 2010s, or if he's like he must have been. He must have been.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 181.
You're 10 away, Eric. It's 171.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, so a good 46 in 2 seasons, 36 in 1, and then 30. I still don't get why Lampard favoured Keller-Roos over Scott Carson. That really frustrated me at that time. Because like Scott Carson was brilliant for the club. Like he won like Player of the Season pretty much 3 times in a row, and then just go for this young Dutch goalie, which I
would say it's because Carson was on the bench when Liverpool scored that ghost goal against Chelsea in 2005, and Lampard just never forgave any of them. Not even 14 years later. Maybe.
And yet, Scott Carson's got more Champions Leagues than him, so, he's the real winner. Right, let me go for your goalkeeper next. Let's go for David Seaman.
You know what? I am just absolutely killing you here. Yeah, Arsenal
appearances.
And he is certified club legend.
It's about 92 to 2001-ish. Something about that. It's a good eight years at least.
Yeah, more.
Okay. That's the thing, I don't know where he started, so maybe he did start like 88 or something. Give me maths. Let me get me whiteboard so at least I'm not on my phone and people think, oh, he's cheating with maths. But I'll do it legit maths. So he's got to be starter goalie. So when was the FA Cup final? This is when Pescacelli, the save where he like goes back and.
I think that was 2002.
That was towards the end for sure, wasn't it? Because then Lehman comes in next season.
Actually, we made 3 finals in a row. It could have been.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You got a lot of
any of those years
runs. Didn't really do that well in Europe. In my head,
there are a couple competitions that we were in the final, where he got lobbed in the 120th minute.
Yeah,
from his own halfway line.
Let's just say a nice round 400, Seaman.
Oh, there are many more games than that.
See, that's that. Because that would be just league in my head. Yeah. So let's.
You know what? League-wise, you are 5 away.
That's what I mean. So let's.
You
let's
and
add
your
some
league
more
accuracies are crazy.
Yeah. Let's just add another, whatever, 80. Add another 80 gate. 480.
You're still quite a ways off. He has 564.
I'll take it still. I'll take it. So 480.
He was there for 13 seasons, and almost everyone has a European run of like 6+ games. So many FA Cups in that era.
Give me an international one for the next one, maybe.
I completely forgot to do that.
I think we know we could do that for. Right. Let's go into the next one.
Lucio.
Yeah, let's do Lucio. This is a fun one. We're not giving you Juventus, because we all know the answer to that one.
You just said it.
Yep, that one. And we will give you, or let's give you a nice bit of Inter Milan.
Treble. couple leagues, couple cup finals against Roma. Lucio played 193. Yeah, oh my word, that's way too high. 137.
No way, Eric. You got it one away. As if you just done that.
Come on. I knew I would get this one at least one appearance or lower if you gave me an Italian club.
Yeah, true. To be fair, yeah.
I was about to get like 60 away.
Yeah. 122 for Leverkusen, 218 for Bayern. But I thought I could have maybe given you Leverkusen, but that's also a little bit, I don't know. You don't really remember him for that talent, I guess.
Yeah, I might have got it like 2 away, which would have been twice as bad.
Yeah. Right. My turn. Let's go Franz Beckenbauer.
Yeah, you can have his caps for West Germany, in fact.
The West, because he didn't get to the East.
2 World Cup finals in there.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I could. I don't think it's over 100. Funnily enough, but maybe it is. Because you don't get the number, like, it was essentially, you would just do tournaments back in the day. You wouldn't really get all these, like, international breaks with friendlies that you do nowadays. There's something in my head, like, really screaming, like, 78. That number's there for some reason. So I'm going to go Franz Beckenbauer, 78.
No. 103. No. Scored in a couple friendlies here and there.
Where's the 78 coming from in my head?
That would be 37. No, yes. No, 35.
I don't know. He's before I was born, you know.
Good excuse. Must have just been a few years before you were born, though.
Yeah, just a few. Yeah, I don't know why 78 just sticks in my head for Franz Beckenbauer. Maybe it's the year he won the World Cup or something. Did they win it in 70?
No.
Or did he
Stop talking. Come on.
Anyway, let's get on to the next one. Kicking a hole. Right. What would you like next?
Thiago Silva.
Let's give you Fluminense.
Jeez. So.
Got to call back some points somehow.
He must have returned back to Brazil after going to Porto. I assume. I'll go with 86.
Gonna get some points back. It's actually 143 as his appearances. Still probably
legend.
Beating me by quite a bit still.
He's had such a long career that it makes sense that he would just randomly have like 146 games.
More for them than AC Milan as well by 20. 315 at PSG and 150 at Chelsea, and I think
150 at Chelsea.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy as well when you think about it. I guess
they do get to a lot of cup finals and stuff.
Yeah,
and he played a lot.
Right, let's go for a little bit of Patrick Vieira.
Patrick Vieira. Again, I'd like some international appearances. What was he doing for France?
He won it. He won it, didn't he?
Beautiful assist.
And he won the Euros as well in 2000.
Yep. Great international career. And the Confederations Cup.
I can't remember him in 2006, though. That's the weird thing. I remember Henry. I remember Zidane. But it would have been like Makelele. I don't know if he did go or not to 2006. So let's say 95, 96 to... Just call it a decade, yeah. A decade for France. And he would have been in there quite a bit. Let's go for a nice 97.
You're 10 away. He's got 107.
Fair enough. He's got the landmark.
He also got 2 goals in the 2006 World Cup. So I don't know where you got that from.
I don't know why I couldn't just see him in that France kit with that, like, you know, the 3 lines on their numbers, if that makes sense. Like the way the design.
Yeah, the lines. Yeah, like they wore that white kit. I swear the whole tournament.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I couldn't see him in that blue one at all. It was all the white kit.
Got like a last
it wasn't
header
nice
against Spain.
Yeah. Did he actually start the 2006 World
Oh
Cup
yeah,
final?
that was like his first season at Juventus. He was pretty highly rated.
Right. Fair enough. Brilliant. To be fair, he was still like into like when was it?
Yeah, like
Was that
2009. He was at
Yeah.
City even in 2011.
Yeah. Let's go into the next player. What would you like, Eric? You've got Antony and Erling Haaland.
Which Manchester-based player who signed in 2022, who was blonde for more than 75 million, do we go for? Wait, Haaland wasn't that much. He was
yeah,
at 50.
I don't think he was. Yeah, it was a bit of a bargain.
They had a release clause for 70 mil for like 2 seasons, Dortmund. We'll go... Now we'll get the relevant topic in. Let's go for Antony.
shushing the ear cupping against Coventry. Literally.
Game's the game.
Probably
Has to be done.
like if you combine every single transfer for Coventry in the history of their club, it's probably still less than Antony. Maybe just.
If they got to the Prem and could have sold Gyökeres after a season, maybe that would be a different story.
But they've got a good. I think they've got a good 20% on whenever Sporting sell him. So
really, oh, that's gonna be quality for them.
Yeah. So they're just waiting for some club to spend 100 mil on him. Right then. It's it's interesting with Antony. I thought I'd get him in. Let's go for Man United. How many appearances has he made?
What are you doing? Why are you giving me that? All right. He does play a lot. He does do his tracking back. So Europa League, he got to the quarters, but he wouldn't have played a lot in the group because he was a starter. They were giving Garnacho minutes. I'm going to say in the league, he would have played about 31. His debut was on match day 4, so that's 3 games already. We'll say 29 in the league, plus gonna go with 9 in all comps, so 38. This season, probably Champions League, probably like another 40, 78.
0. Well done, Eric. 0.
Come
That's
on!
Exact amount
That
of
is some
games he's
brilliant
got for Man
analysis.
United. You've absolutely broken that down in every way possible. I just thought he's literally got 82 for Ajax in the 2 seasons there, and then 52 for Sao Paulo. So I just thought either way, it's pretty good in terms of the numbers. But yeah, the first 0 on the series with the amount of appearances. I feel like you should get more than that, but I guess it's better than getting 30 as a score. So well done, Eric. All right, can I get a 0? Let's go for Morientes.
Okay. For big Fernando Morientes, I would like Liverpool.
I think it's about 3-4 seasons. It's about the problem is after Real Madrid, before Marseille, I think.
Before you work out the exact numbers, I will say he was cup tied when they won the Champions League.
Brilliant.
So you can forget about those.
Yeah, getting some of it right. So 05 to 08, I think, is the right amount. I don't think he'd be there in 09. That would be crazy. Could be just 05 to 07 though, but I'll go 05 to 08. We'll say a nice round 80 or 1.
You were 20 away. He only played 61 times. He was only there for a season and a half. Until Valencia said, yo, you want to link up with David Villa?
Right. Final player for you. It's got to be Haaland. And we do here. Do you know how many he got for Red Bull Salzburg in the league?
In the league?
Yeah.
Is that what you're giving me?
That's not going to be the question, no. Maybe I could give you Red Bull in all competitions. Yeah, let's give you Red Bull Salzburg in all competitions.
Oh, you have blessed me. First season, 2 games, 1 goal in the league. Maybe an appearance in the Europa League knockouts. Next season, half a season before Dortmund scooped him up. He played 6 Champions League games, probably about 18 league games, so 26. We'll go with 28.
It's 27, Eric. Well done, you got
Come
one
on.
point away
I
again.
was like praying to the camera. I was like, give me Red Bull Salzburg.
Yeah, so he got 16 league appearances, 17 goals. So he's got a better goal, got more goals than at games. And then more goals in all comps by 2 in 27 games. So
Yeah, you
well
should
done,
have given
Eric.
me like a... Well, to be
30
fair, it's
maybe.
not like Dortmund, you would have missed much. In City,
No, because it's half a season.
had like
and then
10 games out or so in the winter.
yeah, it's basically the same record at City and Dortmund. He's got 90 games and 80 odd goals.
2 1s and a 0. That is a brilliant start.
Just show it off, innit? Just show it off. Right, and I got Martin Darun. What are you going to give me for that? Middlesbrough?
I feel like, yeah, you know what? Go for it. I think I even know this off the top of my head somehow.
Brilliant. Martin Darun at Middlesbrough. It's a season, I think.
Don't, thankfully.
Is it just a season, or is it more than a season?
Is more than no. I mean, literally, it is more than a season.
It is more than a season.
By literal definition only.
Let's go for the nice round 42.
It is 36. I kind of sent you there when I said more than the season because he only played 1 game before he got binned.
Oh,
Binned.
right, brilliant.
Signed.
Yeah. So what was that? 36, 42, 8. Or was it 6? Am I being...
Oh, you are being dumb.
Yeah, 6. I just expected it to be worse than it was. To be honest. I was just like, expected higher. So that's my lowest score. At least I ended with my best score. I slowly got better, Eric. You
Somebody
know,
had 1 season.
one day one day I'll get a 0 just like you, and some 1s. But yeah, there's a very good amount. Let me just quickly add up the scores and see what the actual numbers are. Right then, there are the final scores on screen. Eric with 231, which is probably a good like benchmark for everyone to reach in the upcoming episodes, of course. And my 538, which I think mainly Santi Cazorla is to blame with his 3 stints at Villarreal. You know, why would you go back to a club 3 times? Just stay there, mate. You know, stop messing about.
Don't think you could help it the first time with the buyback clause.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I think, to be fair, if you take Santi Cazorla out, it's not bad. Maybe David Seaman as well, then it's okay. But compared to yours, your biggest scorer was Thiago Silva, and that was giving him a Brazilian club. So I think I've done well. Eric's
So
done
basically, I'm the man.
I'm sure we'll get you back on in future episodes. But make sure you do let me know any feedback for this series, of course, if there's any way to do any tweaks and changes and stuff like that. But hopefully you did enjoy. Drop a like if you did, and we'll catch you all next time.